And we are live. Yes, we're going live now.
So far away.
Yeah.
Oh no, look, that's from earlier when I was on the stool.
Something like that.
I was trying to sit up tall.
This was
Short.
early. My bad.
Recording.
Yeah, it's not.
You're a mess.
Shoot. All right, guys. Sorry.
Alright. Because you're going from this camera instead of that camera.
Yeah, well, we're here.
Okay.
Let's do that. All right, everybody, how y'all doing tonight? Today is a interesting topic here. So what we're going to be talking about is something I've heard this said a lot. So it is, should a woman? Hold on, let me get it right. Okay, women want to be loved and men want to be respected. We don't care about love. Now, in my opinion, that's the furthest thing from the truth, right? Because what do you? Let me just ask you. What do you think about that?
First of all, hey y'all, I know it's been 2 weeks. We are back on your screen, live, interactive. If y'all have questions, comments, please make sure that you're posting it. I'm live on Instagram at your best friend Shonda. Larry is live on Instagram at
I'm live on YouTube at King Legend Entertainment Group, right? So I'm on my King Legend Entertainment Group page. That's where I'm streaming from, live and direct, y'all. You know what I mean?
Okay.
All right.
Sorry that it's been a while, but we are back. We are back. We are back. Make sure you're jumping in. Make sure you're being interactive. Tonight, we are coming to you with a question that we literally saw it on Instagram, like, and they were like going back and forth. So we kind of want to give y'all our take on it, you know.
Yeah.
So to let them know what happened first of all.
Okay.
How did we get it? The
All right.
person who called us, all this.
So, cuz, I know you out there looking. My cousin Anthony, shout out to Ant. He calls in. Nah, so you want to go there with it? Then you just childish. He calls us, and he sends us this question, right? Saying that women want to be provided for, right? They rather respect their man, right? Something like that. Why don't you?
Apparently you didn't watch it, so
yeah.
So you just gonna be ranting. But
I
know you're gonna give your take on it. But basically, it was something that came in, and it was saying that it was this woman on there, and she was saying how she just pretty much wants to feel safe. You know, she wants to feel safe, and love does not have to be in the equation when she is thinking about wanting to marry somebody. So it's like she was basically saying, well, I don't really have to love them, I just need to feel safe. To me, it's like somebody got some daddy issues, you know?
Yeah.
Like, bro, you don't want to love the person that you're marrying. You could just be with them to, you know, because you feel like you need to feel safe. I do know that these are the times of the city girls. So in the time of the city girls,
not the time of the city girls.
They are getting money, okay? And they are getting money, and they are feeling like, well, you need to at least bring what I'm bringing. And if you're not bringing what I'm bringing, then what are we doing, right? I feel like it's because they've experienced seeing somebody in their family, either the auntie, somebody.
I don't mean to cut you off, but if you're looking at the time of I'm just saying, if you're looking at the time of the city girls, right? Those are somebody who make it. You know what I'm saying? But regular, no, I understand what you mean, but a lot of women are looking at that and they thinking, oh, I should be like this, I should get this, that, and third, right? So they put themselves in the bag. They go to messing with guys that are getting money, right? Because they think they're his equal. Well, in actuality, what we really want is a good woman at home. We don't need you in the streets with us. We don't want a woman that's in the streets with us, right? So at the end of the day, this woman trying to compete with us, hang out with us, cap our income. You know what I mean?
No. All she was saying, all the woman was saying in the clip is that she did not have to love the person that she's going to be with. She just needed to feel safe. She was like, as long as I feel safe, I'm not going nowhere.
But
and I was like, what? So my cousin sent it to me, and then he asked me, well, how do you feel about it? And I'm just like, that's definitely a topic. Definitely a topic, because basically what I'm saying is that women want to feel safe and secure. That I do understand, you know, but her situation had to be like stemmed on some like really bad daddy issues. Like, girl, ask your mom who your daddy is. If you don't need to love somebody to be in a relationship with them, what are you doing? Why are you there?
She's being used up.
Huh? She's being used up, and you feel like she's using him.
I feel like she's being used up, because at the end of the day, how can you sit here and say you want to be secure? At the end of the day,
no, everyone wants to be
okay, you want to be secure, and you don't have to love, right? Well, here's my take on that. If you don't love the man that's providing for you, then you will cheat with the next man that can provide for you better, because you really don't appreciate him. You don't respect him.
That's not what she said.
It doesn't matter how she said it, what she said. If she feel like she just needs, she's wanting to be kept.
I want to know your take on it. I want to know how you feel as a man if your woman came to you and said, I don't love you, but I'm with you because I feel safe with you. Like, how would that conversation go? Like,
I would probably drop her. Like,
no, like honestly, like,
I'm serious. She wouldn't be my woman no more.
After 3 years, let's say after 3 years, she came to you and she was like, I just want you to know, like, I don't really love you. Or you overheard her talking to her friends and she was telling them, well, I don't feel like it needs to be a love thing with my husband. I feel like as long as he can keep me safe, as long as I feel safe with him, then I'm safe. I ain't going nowhere.
Shit, I'll tell you what, after 3 years of that,
yeah.
If that's how you feel, I'm probably gonna send you on your way. I can't lie to you.
Would you immediately go to the back and start packing up your clothes and like?
Probably. I'm not packing. I'm gonna tell her, you know, hey, well, if you feel that way, maybe you need to go ahead and roll out.
So you immediately after 3 years and no kids or nothing, maybe y'all share a bird together.
Hey man, you can take that bird. I don't care.
Take the bird. I don't like that. Like, I don't like it.
We ain't worried about the lighting. We talking about something real right now, something concrete, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I just thought it was crazy.
Yeah, so hey, people love it. What can I say? But hey, no, but seriously business, man. As a man, if my woman came to me and said this to me, said I don't love you, but I respect you, I'm gonna assume that there's another man in her ear first off. I'm assuming she's cheating with some other guy, right? And I'm just gonna ask her, what are you here for? Okay. I don't need your respect. I need to be loved and respected.
Let's turn it around. So you got this woman, right? And she made all this money, right? But she does not have any time for you. But she got money, you live in a mansion, you drive the nicest car, you got a boat, you got a motorcycle. So I'm gonna flip it for you. I need you to feel it, because I feel like you're like, oh, this is from a woman's perspective. Immediately you're being defensive, but you need to feel this, okay? So this is your situation. This woman has provided all this stuff for you, right?
Yeah.
But she don't have a left eye. You know what I mean? Like, her eyeball is gone.
Why you gotta go there? You didn't even get there.
So her eyeball is gone, but you know what I mean?
If she got that kind of money, though, she can get a fake eyeball, right?
She don't have an eyeball, is what I'm telling you.
Well, I would talk to her.
Let me tell you the story. Let me give you the scenario. I'm setting the scenario up for you. So
the scenario sucks.
Okay, so she don't have an eyeball.
My God.
So she got you a boat. She got you a motorcycle. She got you the nicest car. You live in the biggest house, and you work, but you don't have to work hard. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, she is handling it. She is holding the bulk of it.
That just means I love her. Then.
No.
Yeah.
And she's ugly. Let's go there.
You said she was beautiful.
Well, she's ugly now.
We wouldn't even made it to that point. Like, as you said all the time, we're very visual, right? No. So I'm not gonna be the one. I'm not gonna take one for the team.
Let me. You're set up. You got everything that a man could ever want.
It does not matter.
A house, a car. You might even have a really nice dog or two.
That's that shallow house shit. You know, I'm not shallow house.
You definitely are. Let's go a few episodes back. Anybody who wants to really know, and y'all will see. So listen.
You think I'm shallow?
I'm trying to set up the scenario for you.
The scenario's not good.
Okay, so all this happens, and then you get with her knowing that you don't love her, but she got you comfortable, right? Right?
Wrong.
But you don't love her. Would you stay with her, or would you leave?
If I don't love her, I'm not gonna stay because I'm just gonna cheat. That wouldn't work. I would cheat on her, so I'd rather leave her before I cheat on her. I don't care about that money. I make money. You know what I'm saying?
I just said, I set the scenario up for you.
I can be all set up. That means everything I'm set up with, I probably did it myself anyway.
No, that's not the scenario. You're not listening.
Because your scenario's not a good one. Like, it's just
well, give me a better one, and then tell me how you would react to that. How would you respond?
I can't really say how I would react.
Okay, wait. Okay, you said wait. Okay, cuz. So, hi. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. We just want y'all to know this is an interactive podcast. That's what you thought podcast is on. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, please feel free to say something, and I will include you in the conversation. Okay? Now I'm not gonna bring you on camera unless you want to, but I will include you. Okay? All right. So today we are discussing.
We are definitely discussing, and it is definitely a discussion.
They want to know what we're discussing.
Well, today's topic is: do women really can a woman love a man, or I'm sorry, can a woman be with a man and not appreciate, not love him, but be with him because he's a good provider, basically, right? So that's the whole thing. If he's a good provider, she'll be with him. That's how I'm getting.
Well, so. Let's talk about the Instagram post, okay? Because that's basically where we got it from, was the Instagram
post. Yes.
Cousin sent it, Anthony sent it, thank you, we appreciate you. So he sent it, and the girl was basically stating that she could be married to a man, but not love him. And, but as long as she felt safe, that she wasn't going anywhere. So I told Larry, I said, well, I feel like she probably has daddy issues. This is what I said. There has to be an issue. Possibility. Those are facts. Something's wrong.
You say those are facts.
Something's wrong because, if I had a dog that I didn't love, I don't want it. I need to love you. I need to love you to waste my energy and my time on you. You know what I mean? I feel like that stuff is important. Like, you really.
Listen. At the end of the day.
So I was asking you, would you stay with somebody that
and I said no.
love?
Absolutely not, because I'm wasting time. No, because it's a waste of time. If you're with somebody you don't love, right?
And she doesn't have time for you, but y'all are married, and she's working.
Well, I'm going to cheat, so therefore she's going to eventually leave me anyway, right?
No, she don't know because she's working.
She's going to know because I'm going to leave her. So I'm going to find somebody that loves me, somebody I love.
Well, she loves you. I'm saying. Because this wasn't a scenario where the guy.
If I don't love her, I cannot stay. Is what I'm saying. There's no need to stay in a relationship with no love. With one side of love.
Yeah.
But so to hell with listen. If you respect me, but you don't love me, there's no reason for us to still be here because you will eventually cheat.
Yeah.
Because what that says to me is you'll meet a guy, right? And the conversation gets open. And he's everything you want, right? But you're with me, but you don't love me.
She didn't say that.
Wait a minute. No, she said she would be in a loveless relationship. She would be with a man that she respects. Either way, the conversation is the conversation, right? So, with that being said, we're here, right? We're all here. And if you're with me and you respect me, right?
Yeah.
Hell, I respect a semi-truck coming down the highway, but I don't love it. You know what I'm saying? I just respect the truck.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. It's no real basis there. No basis. And that's what I'm saying. Like you're gonna get out of the way at some point. If you run across somebody that you love and that guy that you respect. Okay.
So what would be your place to that woman?
Here's the scenario. Okay. All right. Well, if I was to talk to that woman, I would ask her. I would say, hey, so you will be with a man you respect, right? But you don't have to love him. But in reality, what I see happening is you would go and cheat on me with somebody that you love, but you come back to me for the financial security.
Well, the girl never said she didn't cheat. She never said if she cheated or not.
She ain't going nowhere though.
But she just said she wasn't going nowhere.
Exactly.
She said she was staying with him because she felt safe. You know?
And you don't need to stay with me because you feel safe.
Oh, got it. I really
I'm not. There you go. It's some dumb stuff. I'm just not gonna deal with it, man. Like as a man, like what about you guys? What do y'all think, man? Would y'all stay with a woman if she said she didn't love you? That's all I want to know. Absolutely. What would you do it? Because if a woman told you she didn't love you, what is that telling you? You wasting your time, right? It's a waste of time.
Honestly, I don't ever think that conversation would come up. I don't think that a woman would sit you down and be like, look,
you know, some women are pretty honest out here.
Like, she's not going to tell you that she doesn't love you. She would show you in the way that she is with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like other people probably tell. But she's never going to sit you down and be like, yo, I don't love you. I don't think a woman will do that. I don't think a man would do that. Yes, he would. If he had another piece on the side.
Man, so fast. Like, yo.
Get this look, baby.
Hey, we get the itch.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to tell you like this, baby. It ain't nothing personal, okay?
Yeah,
I just can't do this no more.
Yeah. Going to get some milk.
I'm going to buy me some cigarettes. We just start smoking. Hey, don't even worry about it. I'll be back. Tell the kids I love them. Tell the kids I love them. I'll be back though. No?
Alright.
Too far?
Yeah.
Okay. So
anyway, everybody wants to know what's been going on because it's been like 2 weeks for us. So
man, so much.
Everybody an update on what's been going on.
So much. Like we've been I've been hunting. Everybody know I've been hunting, right? I shot a hawk, filled the refrigerator up, had a process, all that good stuff.
The hall was cool. Like
I'm getting ready to remarry my wife next year in June 21st. We gotta renew our vows.
That's dope.
Yeah, so.
Hey, I'm curious. When people will have like their vow renewal, because we haven't had one yet. But I know it's coming. I got it. I'm excited about it. I'm also nervous because do you need to be able to fit into the dress that you got married in? Are you getting a new dress? Is it gonna be white? Like it's just so much. Like
hey, it is what it is, right?
I've seen people get married and have big, humongous weddings.
And that shit don't even last long at all.
Fire food, you hear me?
It don't last.
All kind of DJs. I don't know what happened to our DJ. Like when we were supposed to walk through the door or whatever.
They was already drunk.
I don't know what happened. I don't even think
had too much going on.
They walked away for a minute. It was like, where's the DJ? Close the doors again. Close the doors.
Man, close the door.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was dumb. I tell you what. I just gotta do this stuff every day. What's up?
Come on.
Anyway, so tell me, man, what you got going on?
I am on break. Okay, like.
But what's for the future though? What you got going on?
I'm telling you, I'm on break. So temporarily, I have closed Yummy Yummy Dallas. I am moving to a new location, so I have my own building versus the suite that I was in. So I'm super excited about that. I'm gonna have a grand reopening on July 12th.
What exactly is Yummy Yummy Dallas stuff?
Yummy Yummy Dallas.
People don't know.
It's for dirty steaming.
Tell them what a yoni steam is, man. People don't know.
Everybody knows what a yoni steam is.
Everybody does not know what a yoni steam is.
Everybody had. What do you mean everybody doesn't know what a yoni steam is?
Some people don't know what a yoni steam is.
A yoni steam is a vaginal steam Okay, and it is good for detoxing the body, great benefits for anxiety, depression, fertility issues down below. Okay, and that's what I provide.
Yeah, so basically, she gets the hoo-ha clean, right? For the women that don't.
Yeah, and for the men, we also do have that session set up, and it's called Signature Meal, and it helps them with prostate. You know, it helps them to keep from having issues with their prostate.
Okay, let's get back on the subject at hand, though.
That's what you asked.
Yeah, that was just a break.
Oh, okay.
We regrouped, you know. So there are women out here that do marry men for security, right? Such as, let's say, some women get married just because all their friends are getting married, right? It's situations like that. Oh, everybody around me getting married, I should be married. Which I think that is the lamest reason in the world to get married.
Well, some women, from the time that they're like, you know, that they play Barbie, they want to be wives, you know what I mean? But they don't really know what it takes. They just think it's so beautiful, you know what I mean?
Marriage is work. Marriage is work.
I don't remember going, I want to be married, and I think it's because nobody around me was really married. I mean, it wasn't a thing, you know. It's just single women just doing it. I mean, I had some married aunties or whatever, but I never was like, I don't want to be married. I never said that when I was little. But some people, they see everybody else getting married around them, and they feel the pressure, right? I think around when you turn 30, maybe is when you start feeling the pressure because you've been a bridesmaid so many times, you know?
But you get married for all the wrong reasons, though. There are many reasons to get married, and that's not one of them.
How do you know what a 30-year-old woman is feeling? Like the pressures from her family and friends to have children.
So she's in a hurry to get a divorce then because they're just picking anybody, right?
I don't know. I'm just saying, I know it's a thing with women to where if they see everybody around them getting married, they're like, dang, I want to be a wife.
So what they do, they find some hand-picked brother and pressure him into marrying them or something? Like, you gonna be my husband?
What do you mean
how you guys feel about that? If a woman walked up and tell you gonna be her husband, because I mean, I'm old school, right?
Yeah.
Can't no woman come to me and tell me I'm gonna be her husband unless I choose her. Women can't choose us. We have to choose them.
So
you guys have to accept us.
So that's your opinion. You feel like
it's the way it is, man. Women have to accept us.
Hold on. Now, you're saying that, well, you know, these days women are proposing to men.
Which is the lamest shit ever.
You think it's lame?
Yeah, it's lame as hell. There's nothing smart about proposing to a man because he knows then at that moment, he knows he has you right where he wants you and he can do whatever he wants to do to you, right?
Well, yeah, I've seen it and I've always wondered what's going through a woman's head when she decides, I'm going to set this up, I'm going to set the scene, I'm going to have our family there, I'm going to have my family there, his family there, and I'm going to get down on one knee and I'm going to propose. Like, I always wanted to know, like, right there, right then and there in that moment.
Or how about the ones
that
engineer their own proposals? Like, how about that?
Because now you're on one knee in front of a man.
Yeah, and he's thinking like he's God at that point. He can do whatever the hell he wants. You got him feeling like he's that guy. Like, I done put that King Kong on her, right? He like, oh, I got that King Kong. She know I got it. And he just felt like he can do what he want to do. As a man, I would take full advantage. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would take full advantage, even whether I love you or not. We might not even get married.
Okay.
You've done all this, but see, when a woman does that, it's a pressure thing, right? So the man, for real, us as men, we don't like to be put on the spot like that.
Right.
So if you get on a knee.
What about the men that say, what are they saying? Are they saying yes or yeah? You're like.
It's kind of like, yeah, okay, yeah. And then we gotta go talk about it. Like, damn, man, why you do that?
In front of the homies?
In front of everybody you propose? So I felt like I was obligated to say yes at that point.
But as a man, would you let a woman pressure you into being married?
Absolutely not.
Wow.
That's not gonna happen.
That's pressure.
See, there are different kinds of men out here, right?
Okay.
There are those that are kind of handpicked and would.
Why do you keep saying handpicked? What kind of man is handpicked?
Somebody who don't got a backbone.
And what type of man is that?
Somebody who lets his woman decide everything for him. Like you and I, we're partners, right?
Yeah.
So if we make decisions, we make them together. You don't make the decisions, I don't make the decisions. That's how our marriage works. That's how we stay married this long. Now there's guys.
You see my face going, what?
There are guys. There are guys out here.
Hey, Lon, I picked that shirt. You hear me? I picked that shirt. This right here, I picked it.
Anyway, like I was saying, there are guys out here who would. Yeah, she can pick this shirt.
I know. Right here, he said he wants to know. He wants to know about men that don't need the love thing.
Oh man, listen. I ain't no such thing as a man that don't want to be loved.
That's true.
We need to be loved. We need to be catered to. We need all of that. You understand? We need all of that. If a woman don't love you, she's not gonna cater to you, and if she don't cater to you, then she's no good to you.
Would you take respect over love?
Hell
or
no.
Does it need? I mean,
it has to be both. You gotta respect and love me.
One or the other, and then that's all. Like that was the only option. Which one would you take?
I think I'd take love.
Yeah.
Because with love is you're automatically gonna respect it. With love. See,
why do people?
You can't separate them. You can't.
But people do. They separate them.
You know, what it is a misconception. Okay. If you don't love me, there's no way in hell you can respect me.
Yeah.
What I am to you is a comfort. At that point, I'm just somebody that's comforting you. I'm comfort food, right? You know that if you go out and get yourself in a financial bind, then I'm gonna bail you out. And that's why you say, oh, that's my man, right? You got people getting pregnant by somebody they know a week.
Oh my God.
And they think they're in a relationship. So nowadays, people are confusing sex with love. You see what I'm saying? They're confusing sex with love. We sleep together, oh, now you my woman, now you my boyfriend, right?
He said he likes to be lusted on. Balance, yeah, there needs to be a balance.
There has to be balance.
There has to be a balance, but I've heard people say that it's one or the other.
It's not one or the other. I mean, if it's one or the other, for anybody, that's the whole problem, because there is no one or the other.
Can I ask you a question when it comes to respect? Like, if a woman says, I want to be respected, when that woman says that, what do you hear?
Well, first of all, you got to listen to her and understand what she's asking, right? So if you thought you were respecting her, then you need to communicate with her. Well, haven't I been respecting you? What am I not doing?
So you would make it about yourself?
No, I would want to know am I not respecting you? Am I disrespecting you? Have I disrespected you? I want to know first off, are we talking about me or are we talking about somebody else? Because if we're talking about somebody else, as your man, I'm going to go out there and make sure that people respect you. But if we're talking about me, then I'm going to have to work on me, correct whatever it is I'm doing wrong. Does that make sense?
I mean, it makes sense, but I'm asking you, if a woman says to you, hey, I want your respect, what is it that you think that she's not getting from me?
That's what I'm saying. We would have to talk about that. I would have to find out what it is. Like, we'd have to communicate, like, what is missing. Because when a woman tells you that, she's not happy, right? So either one, she's either out the door, or two, she's close to being out the door.
Yeah.
And you're at a point of no return. Mm-hmm. So you have to address the situation when a woman speaks to you, especially your woman.
Yeah.
And that's what it is.
Okay.
What about you? What do you hear when a man tells you that he feels like he's not being respected or appreciated?
That's what I was going to say, that the appreciated part. Like, that means that he's expecting for you to, well, you're right. It depends on if it's your man or you know. But if a man would say, hey, I feel like I need to be respected, and that I'm like, dang, that means that this person has something to say and they're not being heard, or something is not happening the way they need it to happen. Then it's, well, what is the issue, right? What's the underlying issue, and how can we resolve it?
What are we doing here? Right?
Yeah, I understand that, right?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a lot of variables can go into that situation, right?
Yeah.
Some men work too much.
Yeah.
Too much to be loved. So, like truck drivers, for instance, they're gone all week. Over the road truck drivers, they're gone all week, but they send their money home each week. minus the couple $100 they might spend on.
Do you think that their wives love them?
Some do, some don't.
I always wonder because it's like
it's a convenient job. So, and what I mean by a convenient job is he's gone all week, right?
Oh.
Especially if you guys don't have any kids. If they don't have any children together. He's gone all week. You got the whole house to yourself.
Yeah.
Another example of military men.
That's true.
My little brother, I'm not gonna say his name. My brother was on deployment, and he was married to a German girl.
No.
Right? Yes, we're gonna talk about it. And they had my nephew, who was like 1 or 2 at the time, while he was on deployment. When he came home, the neighbors were like, "Hey man, welcome back, but I got some bad news to tell you about your wife, right?"
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? I said, first of all, she's been leaving your 1-year-old baby at home by herself while she's been going out with other servicemen on the base.
Shut up, wait a minute.
Not only was she going out with other servicemen on the base, but she was also bringing them back to the house and spending the night at the house with my nephew there, right?
Were they married?
They were married.
Oh.
She was a German girl, and she didn't have, man, he pulled her green card so fast and sent her back to Germany. Remember, he had to go back. She kidnapped my nephew, and he had to fly over to Germany once the U.S. military caught up with her and bring my nephew back. That was an example of being respected but not loved. Because respect.
She didn't
wait a
respect
minute.
him.
It only goes. Respect only goes. This is the difference to me between love and respect, right?
Okay.
All right. If you respect me, then you won't fuck off in my face.
Right.
But if you love me, you won't fuck off in my face or behind my back.
Yeah.
See, that's where love and respect different. Because I can respect you enough to just be like, yeah, we good. Hey, look, don't run up on me, don't ooh. And you can be like, yo, don't talk to me in front of my husband. You know, I got a husband.
Yeah.
Don't say nothing to me in front of him. But then you act like you can see a dude that you know y'all been getting it in.
Yeah.
And y'all just give each other that little look, boom,
yeah,
and keep it pushing,
well,
right?
He said there wasn't any respect in that situation, and that's true. And he also said that they're also saying that you shouldn't have to ask for respect. It should just be given.
It's given, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So
it's given, definitely given.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a real thin line between respect and disrespect.
Yeah.
Real thing. You know, sometimes you might be doing something and somebody might feel disrespected, but that's not your intention.
Yeah.
And if you just kind of blow it off when somebody addresses the situation on it, and you just kind of like, hey, yeah, well, you know, it's just the way it is.
Like what? What are you talking about?
Situation, any situation. Like if I did something to piss you off and you're like, hey, you know, that wasn't cool. And I'm like, get over it. You know, that's not respecting you. That's not respecting your boundaries or your mindset, right? I'm just like, I'm all over, like, I'm busy. I don't got time to be worried about your feelings. I had to learn that within myself, the difference between disrespect and respect. Because I would be so engrossed in whatever it was I was doing, right, that I didn't hear you talking to me when you were communicating. So once we sat down and talked about it, I had to learn, oh, man, you're right. I don't know how you feel at that time, right? Nobody knows how you feel. Only you know how you feel. Just like you don't know how I feel when I say something. Only I know. I can only try to shed light on it, just like you shed a light on situations with me, right? But to walk off and completely disregard your partner, that's the disrespect part.
That's true.
You know, that's real disrespectful.
That's true.
Somebody telling you that you're doing something that bothers them, and you just like, whatever, man. That's not what I'm doing.
We don't have any
It's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Or if I tell you I want to talk to you, and you're like, man, catch me that. That's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Now, the respect and love, the love and respect of it all is, hey, babe, you know, that really bothered me.
Mm-hmm.
And you stop, what bothered you? What I do?
To be able to sit down and
to communicate that situation. So, anybody got something to say about it?
They're talking. I just told you. He was just basically saying with the story that you were talking about. What she did.
That was a total. She was a total. What you call them, German whore? Sorry.
I'm not.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's not.
Not really.
Oh.
Not really sorry. Not really sorry. She was German.
Sorry.
It just sounded like the right thing to say at the time.
All right. So, I'll be trying to just sit over here and co-host. That's what I try to do. So I'm just.
You're my conscience.
My God.
She's my conscience.
I try to just co-host over here. That's what I try to do. So what else? What else we got going?
Shoot, man. That's pretty much the topic for tonight. What was the other that you wanted to talk about?
I don't know. What did you say?
You forgot?
Oh no, I didn't. I didn't forget that.
Okay.
We can talk for a minute about that.
Yeah, because that's the topic. Like respect, disrespect, love, unlove, all that.
Not unlove. What's that?
Is there love? Is there such thing as a loveless relationship? It's
yeah.
purely sexually based.
Whoa! Oh my God! That's what I'm going to tell y'all. So I was wondering, because you know, nowadays people are just going in, like they are just having sex so fast. They're like, "What are we waiting on?"
Like rabbits.
Let's just do it, right?
I don't even know you, but let's get it.
I see you smell good. Let's get to it.
Dang.
So my thing is, I was wondering if somebody gets into a relationship, and I'm sorry,